Hello guys, welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I can finally say I'm back. Guys, this time I'm really back. I had some material issues, but this time it's for good. So let's chase that goal. Guys, if it's your first time being here, thank you for stopping by. Please subscribe, like this video and share with your friends. It really means a lot to me. Today's video, I'm going to review everything I've made from the past few years. You know guys, I've been learning how to sew for 2 years now, and I just want to review everything because I've been lucky enough to take pictures, to take videos. So today I'm just going to review everything and say what I think about the clothes I made. I'm just so excited and I can't wait. So let's go straight. We are starting with the jumpsuit. Oh my goodness, this is one of my favorite jumpsuits I've made so far, guys. I feel like it's so wonderful. I made it, and every time guys I wear it, I always receive good compliments. You know guys, when people compliment good about something you wear, especially when you made it yourself, I'm just so proud of myself. And every time I wear this one, I feel so confident because I know how I struggled making this. I know how I actually made this one for a week because it was so difficult for me. I was thinking, sometimes I would get bored, sometimes I would get tired, sometimes I was like, oh my goodness, I'm not going to make it. So it was really difficult because I was just starting to learn how to sew. But I'm so proud, guys. Every time I wear this, I feel so confident in myself. People give me good compliments. I just feel proud of myself, and this one is one of my favorite jumpsuits I've made so far. I think it's the only one, so I'm just so proud, guys. So guys, let's go with the cape lines and handbags. Oh my goodness, I remember making this one in the night, and it was such a wonderful experience. People really liked them, so I actually sold them. I sold them, guys. People really liked them, and I used to make them in the night, like for 7 p.m. because I was like, I don't have anything to do, let me sew something. All these items were part of my exhibition, so I used to make them in the night, in the afternoon, every time just I could have time. So I'm just so proud of myself. Next guys, I have the tote bags and the beret. I actually made them in different wax fabric, and the first one I made was in orange wax fabric. It was a wonderful experience, guys. I made them during night and day. I actually gave my all, guys, and I'm just so satisfying, guys. You know, I'm just satisfied with the results. So every time I see all these pictures, I just feel so proud because I know that I gave my whole. I know that I gave everything to make all these bags and berets look good. And I saw them. People really like them. And the other one, guys, you know, all these things were part of my past exhibition. So I was just proud of myself. You know, guys, it was such a wonderful experience. I actually had the other handbags, and I sold it too. It was so beautiful, such a beautiful experience. Next one is this handbag. So it was such a good handbag too. I actually had to make this handbag from a left fabric. You know how it came out very good, and I sold it too to one of my classmates. So it was a beautiful one. Next one, I have this purse. You know guys, I actually made this purse from a small piece of fabric. As you know guys, in fashion, it is unethical to waste fabric. Don't waste fabric, guys. All the small pieces of fabric, they are useful. Not just to keep them because they will be useful. It's actually encourage you to never waste fabric, to always keep them and to see what you can make out of them, guys. They are useful. Everything is useful. Just be sustainable, guys. The next one, I have the men boo-boo and pant. Guys, I actually made this one for my little brother, so it was so beautiful. And yeah, and this was my first time ever to sew a boo-boo and a pant. So I actually made them, and because I had someone to guide me, so While I was sewing this too, I had someone to guide it. So because I did 1 month of training, so actually I had someone to train me, to show me, to guide me, and just so grateful. This one too, I made it for my little brother. Actually, I made this just by myself. I didn't have anyone to guide me, so I was just proud to know that I can actually make something without anyone guiding me. So I made this one too for my little brother, and it came out very good, you know, guys. Yeah, so proud. You know, everything is a process. Just take time to learn, take time to improve, and you will go better, and you will be better everything and every time. Just take time to learn, take time to improve, and the best is yet to come. This one, I made it for my little brother. It was actually a left fabric, so because I didn't know what to do with it, so I ended up making this one for my brother, and yeah, it actually came out very good, guys. You know, you can see by yourself here. Just so good. Yeah. Oh my goodness, the shirt. I actually made 3 shirts, and at that time I was still a trainee, guys. I was still learning how to sew. I was still having someone to guide me, and I made 3 shirts, guys. I made 3 shirts, so it was a big struggle. Honestly, it was a big struggle. Men clothes aren't easy to sew. Men clothes aren't easy to cut. Men clothes aren't easy to master, guys. You have to give your time. And as for me, I saw a lot of women clothes than men clothes, so you can see by yourself that if you don't sew men clothes every time, you can forget something. And knowing that men clothes aren't easy, it's really a trouble, guys. It's still that I'm about to sew a men clothes. I just give my heart. I'm really focused, you know. You have to be focused to not make any mistakes. So sewing all the 3 shirts, guys, just a wonderful experience. I actually learned a lot, and yeah, I cannot just wait to sew other men clothes in the future if God wishes. The dress. This dress, guys, my first ever dress to make. It was a struggle. It was a struggle. I actually made this dress just by myself. I saw a model and I said, I want to make this dress, and ended up buying a fabric. Yeah, it was so difficult. It was a struggle, guys. It was my first time ever to sew something new, something I didn't know how to sew, and it was so good. It's actually one of my favorite dresses. You know, guys, I gave my heart. It was for me, guys, and I was like, yeah, if I messed up a fabric, it is for me. I'm going to pay myself. Yeah, if it was for a client, I couldn't accept to sew that, because I actually sewed this dress for a week, and I got bored, I got tired, I got unmotivated, I got uncreative. So it was a struggle, guys. It was a struggle, but I did my best. I did my best, and I'm so proud every time I wear this dress. I'm just so proud of myself. It is a good dress, a beautiful color, you know, guys, you can see by yourself. So this dress, one of my fave, really one of my fave, guys. The shirt again, and this one, it was for my brother, and this is my brother wearing it. So it was such a beautiful one, a skirt and a blazer. So this one, I just saw the picture and I said, yeah, I want to make this one. So I had the fabric, but it was so easy. The skirt was so easy. The blazer wasn't easy because it was a stretch fabric, and you can see by yourself in the collar how it was, because it was stretching because of the fabric. The fabric is so stretched that the collar didn't come very well, but I was still proud of myself sewing something like that because it was my first time ever. So yeah, I feel like it came out very good. I don't regret anything, guys, except for the collar. Only the collar I regret the most, but everything was so good. Next one, I have the round bag, and this is one of my favorite bags I ever sew, guys. And I was actually thinking to sew something similar just for me, because I actually saw this one too. So I was thinking if I could make something like this just for me. Yeah, I like it so much. The pajamas. The pajamas, guys. You know that I made 3 pajamas in 3 different colors. The first one was in blue sky. This one was so good. It came out very good, and I ended up giving to my father as a gift. It was so beautiful to see my father wearing something that I gifted it to him, and knowing that I made it by myself. So it was so a wonderful experience. It was so good, guys. This blue sky pajama came out very good, and yeah, I don't regret anything. The black and chocolate pajama, I actually had to mix the two colors because the first time I bought the chocolate pajama and the fabric came too small. I had to add another fabric. So because I didn't have another money to buy a fabric, I had the satin black fabric, so I said why not mixing it. So I ended up mixing the two colors because black is mixable to any color, guys. So I mixed the black and chocolate fabric and it came out very good, guys. The last pajama was this white one, and this one came out not really good and not really bad, but you know, guys, I messed up, so I wasn't really satisfied with the result. But yeah, it came out really good, but not really good like I wanted. So I was a little bit disappointed in this one, but yeah, you know, this is the experience. You learn by mistakes. And just you continue learning and you grow. Yeah, actually learn from these mistakes and like grow up. There's nothing else to do when you make a mistake. Just learn from it and move on. I had this one. Oh, this one was so good. I made it from a left fabric too, and it was so good. Till now, I'm still using it for putting my materials inside. And there were times that I used to go with it at uni, so it is really a good one, guys. It is a good one. It is a good handbag. So yeah, I really like it, and I was so proud of myself wearing something I made by myself, and seeing how it is useful till now. I still using it for putting everything I can want to put inside. So yeah, just so proud. And the small purse, I made it also from a left fabric. You know, guys, as I said before, don't waste fabric. Everything is useful. There is nothing is useless, guys. Don't waste all the small pieces of fabric. Always keep them. They are going to be useful, guys. This one also I made from a small piece of fabric, so it's so a good one, and it is so helpful for me because I use it to help it putting my things inside. I encourage you to not waste fabric because everything is useful. And the mask, we actually lived during pandemics. I actually made many masks because we were in the pandemic COVID-19 situation, and we were obliged to wear masks everywhere we go. So instead of buying it, because actually at that time it was a big deal, it was a business, guys. People were making money out of selling masks. People were sewing masks and selling it 1,000. You know, guys, it was a big deal. It was a big business. We were in a pandemic. Other people were doing businesses and making money of it, guys. We just learned how to sew it and go to sell it, guys. So instead of buying it, since myself I am a fashion designer, so I made ones. I made many masks. I actually made many masks. Even my mom used to wear them, so I made many masks, guys. But this is the only mask I actually had a picture with, but I made a lot of masks, so I was so proud. The next one, I have the orange dress, and this is one of my proudest dress I ever made for a client. And this one, it was a wonderful one. When I saw my client trying it, I was like, oh my goodness, it was so good. And that color, guys, that color, orange, is a beautiful color. So yeah, it is so good. It was a good one. It was a wonderful experience. I was so glad knowing that my client liked something that I made. Oh my god, it was so refreshing. So the next one, I have a men's jacket. So this was my first time ever sewing a men's jacket, and I actually had someone to guide me, to show me. So it was so good, and I don't know if I can make something just by myself but it was so good making something that I've never made before. And yeah, maybe one day I can try to make a men's jacket just by myself, and we can see how it will comes out. So This one I had someone to guide me how to make it, how to sew, how to cut everything. So it was so a good one. It was a good experience. As I said before, men clothes aren't easy to sew, guys. You have just to learn to master. Oh man, they are so difficult, guys. Yeah, I can just see if I can make something just by myself, but it was so good. I actually learned a lot, and I'm so proud of myself. This satin hair bonnet, I actually made this one for a client, and it was my first time making a bonnet, so it came out very good, and I was so satisfied with the result. I was so proud with the result, and yeah, it was so good, guys. After sewing the satin hair bonnet, I ended up sewing the scrunchies. It was so good, scrunchies. It was my first time sewing scrunchies, guys. Just the simple things you can do in sewing, so they were really good to sew, very simple and very funny. So yeah, next one I have this boo-boo, and you can see me wearing it, guys. I made from the lead fabric that I was sewing a corset, so there were fabric left, and I was like, what to do with this fabric? So I made this one, and see how good it is. It's so comforting, and I love it. Mixing black and chocolate colors. Yeah, just so a good one. I actually love wearing this one. So see how it came out very good. So don't waste fabric, always keep them and see what we can sew out of them, guys. And the next one, I have that white dress. It was actually for a child, for a little girl. So see how I made this dress. I was like, oh my goodness, will I be able to make something like this? And it was so good. Actually saw that dress very good, perfectly, and you can see that girl wearing that dress. See how it came out very good, guys. I was so proud of myself, proud of that little girl being so cute and beautiful in that mini dress, guys. The next one, I have this reversible corset. I actually made this one for my very first time ever making a corset, so it was so beautiful. It was a wonderful experience, and if you want to see how I sew that corset, just go and watch my video. I'll put the links in the description box to see how I sew that. It was so good. It came out very good, but I never wear it, so I'm just waiting to buy something that can match with that corset. It came out very good, and I was so proud of myself. So I made this one just for learning, guys. I was seeing a video and I was like, let me make something, because I had that fabric, and so let me make these things out of this fabric. So I was just learning, because it was an old fabric, so I was just learning, and yeah, actually ended up sewing very good. Same for this one, I was just learning how to sew because I was watching videos, people sewing corsets, so I was like, let me learn how to sew it, let me make something out of it. So I made this one just for learning, guys, just for learning how to sew, learning to sew different things. So yeah, it's so good. You know, you have to learn, continue learning. If you had fabric that you will never use it to learn out of them, guys. Take that fabric, just learn something, sew something, just to learn. You don't have to wear it, just sew so that you can learn how to sew that things. It's so good, guys. Keep learning. And the blazer, this was my first ever blazer to make, and it came out very good. It came out very good, guys. This blazer, it was so good. For this blazer, I just watched a video on YouTube, and I saw that one. Actually saw that blazer, and I really like, oh my goodness, very good. It came out perfectly, and I was so good. I was so satisfied with the result. Recently I made this off-shoulder dress, a simple model, and it came out very good, guys. See how it came out, very good, very simple but elegant. So I'm so proud, you know, guys. You know, I can just say that I'm actually growing. I learn from sewing and I grow. I keep learning, I keep growing, and things keep getting better. So proud of myself. The next dress I made was this red dress. I actually didn't have time to take a picture because I was sewing many things at that time, but you know, guys, it came out very good. I was really proud of the result. I was satisfied. That's the most important thing, when you make something and feel satisfied with the result. Next one, I have this cute dress in wax fabric. This was my first ever client dress, and that I was still learning how to sew, guys. And someone came with the fabric, you know, I want you to sew me a dress. And I was like, oh my goodness, I wasn't confident, but I was like, yeah, I will do, yeah, give me the fabric. I was so confident, like, instead of me, I wasn't. So actually tried, and it was a simple model. You see how it was just simple. It is a simple dress, very cute, very elegant, and I'm just so proud. Yeah, sewing something for the first time for a client and just feel satisfied. That is the most important feeling, guys. This dress, it is actually my dress. I made it for me because I was inspired by this dress, and I made this one for me, and I was satisfied. Saying that I was satisfied, yes, I was satisfied with the result. But I was a little bit disappointed because of the fabric. If you see this dress, the inspiration, the dress is so good, and the fabric, it is a good fabric, a solid one. But for my dress, I don't know, the fabric, I don't know what I was thinking. The fabric is so like, I don't even know the fabric. That is why I'm so disappointed, because I wish if I could change something, I could go buy a good and solid fabric. But you know, you made something, you made a mistake, just learn from it, guys, and move on. Next time, do good. So I made that mistakes, but speaking of the results, I was so satisfied, really, because it came out really good. The next dress is this boo-boo. This one was so simple. Boo is so simple to sew. If you want to sew a boo-boo, it's so simple, so easy, guys. So this boo-boo was so easy. A boo-boo dress, it was so easy to sew, and yeah, I was so satisfied because it was so simple and very easy to sew. It wasn't difficult or complicated, so I was really satisfied with the result. I also saw this men boo-boo, and it came out very good, guys. I actually saw many men boo-boos. Like, yeah, I saw many of them. So this men boo-boo was so good, and it came out very good, and I was so good with the result. Next one, guys, I have this lace dress, and it came out really beautiful, and unfortunately I didn't take a picture to show you guys. I only took that video, but I didn't took the final result, because kind of these dresses you have to put on people, someone to wear it, so that you can see how it came out. And it was difficult for me, but it came out beautiful. The lace fabric was in pink, and the inside fabric was in white, so it was beautiful. It came out beautiful. Next one, I have this dress. I actually saw this dress twice in different wax fabric. The first fabric was in this one, and this one was for a client, and I saw this one. It's a simple model. It's very simple, and I saw this one for my mother, and it came out so beautiful too. I was really satisfied. The two dresses came out very good, same model but different wax fabric. The last but not least, I have this yellow dress. This yellow dress, it is a dress that I've never been satisfied with. Why? Because first, this wasn't the model. We had to change up cutting the first model, so it was really frustrating. It was really like not good, because I didn't want it like it came out, but it was still good. The client really loves it, because it wasn't my problem. The client wanted to change. After seeing the first model, how it was too revealing, so we had to change the model, and we didn't have another fabric. We had to change from that first cut. You know how complicated it was. So I was not satisfied. I wasn't really good with the result, but it came out good. So I think that I really managed to make it look good, but honestly I wasn't satisfied with this look. and the fault wasn't mine. So guys, this is the end of the video, and this was the review of everything I've made from the past few years. So you know guys, I gave my opinions and I actually expressed myself because it's something that I made. So I was so good if I was really satisfied or not, and I guess I said why. So just keep watching. Thank you for watching guys. Subscribe if you haven't yet. Please share my video with your friends guys. Keep sharing my videos, keep liking, keep commenting guys. I love reading your comments. It's really encouraging, and if there are criticisms, comment. You know guys, I will learn from your comments. Just express yourself in the comment section. I'll be learning from you guys. Subscribe if you haven't yet, and share this video with your friends on your social media platform, and I will see you later in my next video. Bye bye, and thank you so much.